everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video. So in today's video I'm going to be decorating the new King Lodge that we got in the premium shop about a week ago. I've taken my time to build this one because I wanted to use it for my dream snap, so I decided once I had done my dream snap I could then give it a good decoration. So I go for like a hotel kind of vibe with a nice walk-in kind of opening and then a little pool area, and obviously I'll expand on this when I do finish decorating the rest of my sunlit, but let's get started. So as you can see, I have placed it on this back half section of the sunlit plateau. My first half is completely decorated and I wanted this side to be the kind of Lion King theme side. So as you can see, I've got Pride Rock on the right hand side. That won't play a part in this build, but it is obviously there, and I will explain later what I'm going to be doing going forward. But I started off and placed the pathway going down from the lodge and started placing some waterfalls behind the building and also on either side of the path. I wanted the path to feel very grand and feel like you were kind of walking into this really magical hotel. So I wanted to kind of have this grand entrance, so I used some of the waterfalls, some of the branches, and also some of the benches, and then I used the wood planks from the DLC as well as some of Timon's amazing new Firefly lampposts to kind of create this entranceway and continue to decorate it with lots of the furniture I'd placed out, such as Pumbaa's new little water feature, some tree trunks, and also some other kind of Lion King themed items. Now as I continue around the rest of Sunlit, you can see I'm going to create this pathway with the wooden planks kind of being the stepping stones. I then create a really small little seating area, which you'll see later on. I do decorate a bit more, but it is using the new items from the bundle. So the chair, the little side table, and the rug. So I wanted to have this nice little cozy area. And then we do have the pool section, which for this I use the Moana pool because I wanted to include it with this build at some point, just because I feel like it fits so well with the jungle theme. I then also use some of the new beds that we get from the Friendship Rewards to be kind of like beachside lounges. I know they are beds, but I just felt like they really fit to be these like lounges that you'd lay on by the pool. And then obviously continued the path round and then started adding in some other lounges. So I used the Moana smaller ones and also a lot of other beachy items to create this really nice kind of like hangout space. Now as you can see with this area, I'm obviously going to be kind of expanding it around to the Pride Rock at the back and then also to Jumbo's Cafe that are both going to be part of this area. So I will leave gaps open where this will kind of go on to that, which I will be doing on my live stream at some point. So if you do want to come and hang out and see how I finish the rest of Sunlit Plateau, then obviously it will be on there. But for now I wanted to make sure that I can kind of keep everything very open but also decorate the bits I wanted to. I then added in some lighting, so I added in some of the little lily pad lights. I felt like they really work with the Lion King theme, and then I continued to add a couple more furniture pieces I felt like were necessary. There are quite a lot of new ones from obviously the new Friendship Rewards and also from Scrooge's that have come with this update that made doing this area a lot more exciting, and I felt like I could do more with it. And then I started moving on to trees. Now obviously in this area I'm going to be using a lot of the palm trees that we get, especially the new ones with the bugs on, and also some of the Sunlit Plateau trees all around the back of the building, the entrance, and around the pool area. Now for foliage in this area, I obviously went for a lot of the Sunlit Plateau kind of orange and red plants, and as well as that I obviously used a lot of the Eternity Isle jungle plants. Now if you don't have the Eternity Isle DLC, obviously these can definitely be changed out with base game plants, but I just really felt like they fit for the jungle vibe I was going for. I'm going for more of a jungly look on this side of my Sunlit Plateau rather than kind of like the savannah feel, so I wanted it to feel very bright, very colourful, very green, and to have a lot of plants going on. Obviously this is hard to do when you have a limited item limit, so obviously if you are on a console that has a lower item limit, just minimize the amount you're using. Don't go as over the top with the plants as I did, and you should be all good to kind of recreate this in those valleys that have that lower item limit. Now for the final touch of the build, I expand the pathway underneath the pool area, as I felt it just didn't really work with having it on grass. I just felt like it didn't look structured enough, so I expanded the pathway underneath the whole pool area to make it feel more natural. You could also use a different path as well, which I think would look really, really cool in this kind of spot to kind of separate it. I just like the idea of keeping it kind of consistent with the path I had, and added in some of the fireflies before we finished up. Now this is the final build. As you can see, I've made it sunset so you can see it in probably my favourite time of day, and as you can see we've got this grand entranceway down to the lodge. I absolutely love having this bordered kind of path with the benches. The branches with the waterfall behind just makes it look so natural, and it kind of just keeps in theme. We've obviously got the two lagoons in front of the lodge itself, and then the water behind to be this really gorgeous water structure and make it feel like it is in the middle of a jungle. And then obviously got the little lions in front of the lodge itself, and lots of lighting around to keep it nice and warm and glowy. Now as we head back down the path, you can obviously see we go to the left and we have our next section where we do have the gap here, which is going to be leading us to Pride Rock, so ignore that. But behind that we obviously got this little seating spot next to the pond, which I really love as a little cozy spot for people to hang out in. Following around, I did add some of these pottery stands with some pottery in, just to be a cute little spot, which Mickey is, as you can see, is enjoying. And then as we continue from there, we've obviously got our main pool area. We've got the beds being like the loungers. We've got the little Moana loungers at the back, the Moana pool in the middle, just being this lovely place. And I put some of the Agrabah rug market hanger thingies behind the tent to look like towels. And as you can see, here are some shots of the final build. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It is definitely going to be staying in my valley. It's a permanent feature in my Sunlit Plateau, and I'm so happy I finally got round to it. Let me know down below what you think, and if you did pick up this house skin, have you built around it, done any decoration for it yet, and if so, how did it go? I will at some point be doing the interior of this house skin. I want to create like a Lion King themed hotel, so if you do want to see that, please do let me know down in the comments. And if you do want to see more from me and my channel, please do not forget to like and subscribe. All your support means so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!